ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, just for you, we have the midgets right here on this home set video. I'll tell you something, right there in the corner, you can see Cowboy Lang from Texas, and he's going against Pepe Gómez from Puerto Rico. And I'll tell you something right now.
Pepe Gómez is from Mexico.
He looks like he's from Puerto Rico to me.
I knew you would say that on purpose,
telling you right
Bobby.
now, yes, sir.
I know you well enough.
And you know a Cowboy can take a Puerto Rican any old day, right, Hugo?
Well, let's see what the odds are here against the Mexican Pepe Gómez. Cowboy Lang has been the world's midget champion, and Gómez is one of the top-ranked midgets in the world, so this should prove to be a very interesting match. The midgets, just for you, right here in the Superstars of Capital Sports Promotions, Wrestling Volume 2, presented by Eddie Grice, Fast Eddie Productions.
Yeah, old Fast Eddie. I know Fast Eddie's around there taking pictures there somewhere, too. But I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You take a look at these little guys. There's Eddie. There's little Fast Eddie right there in the ring, isn't he? Isn't that Fast Eddie down there giving instructions to Cowboy Lang? Yeah, okay. One thing about these little guys, ladies and gentlemen, they are one heck of athletes. Just because they're small in stature doesn't mean they aren't strong and they aren't fast, they aren't quick. Right, Hugo Savinovich?
That's right. They train hard. And even though they're midgets, believe me, when they go into battle, that's the least of their problems, because they will do anything to win their matches, and they are really strong. And we are in Caguas, Puerto Rico.
That's right. Yeah, I told you we get to Caguas sooner or later on this video cassette, didn't I, Hugo? That's my hometown, you know, Caguas.
Is that your barrio, Bobby?
Yeah, that's my barrio. Now look at, see, there he is. He's down there talking to Eddie Grice now. Look, he's down there, he got a cowboy hat right away from Eddie. Eddie didn't even try to get the hat back. Look.
Oh, he don't want any problems with.
Yeah.
That's why they call him Fast Eddie.
Yeah, Fast Eddie's pretty quick. He's good at moving away from those midgets. Now look at this. Now look at this. I wouldn't let no Puerto Rican step on my cowboy hat, Hugo Savinovich. If he did, he'd be fighting.
Well, he's a Mexican. He's a Mexican. He's not Puerto Rican.
Aren't they all the same?
No, if you're from Puerto Rico, you're born here in the island of Puerto Rico. If you are a Mexican, you're born in the Republic of Mexico.
Well, then how do we get so many Puerto Ricans in the United States? Didn't they cross a river?
No. Well, it'll be a tremendous athlete to swim that far, but they don't do that.
Now, tell me what kind of referee this is. Tell me what kind of referee this is.
This is Ricky Vargas.
That's going to sit there and let this Mexican step on a Cowboy's hat. Down in Texas, he'd be hung for that, boy.
Something tells me that you don't like Pepe Gómez, Bobby.
I don't like Pepe Gómez.
Could we see right here that because Cowboy Lang is from Texas and he's a cowboy, and you being one of the Kansas City Jayhawks, that maybe you're favoring Cowboy Lang because of that?
No, I just kind of like his style a little better, and I don't see him trying to step on a sombrero or his toupee or anything.
Well, I think that they are.
Now, see, right there, you got Cowboy Lang's at a distinct disadvantage right there. See, he speaks English, you understand what I mean? And that Ricky Vargas Benitez and that Gómez and Lopez there, they're sitting there and they're habbling an Espanol. And I feel sorry for Cowboy Lang because he's getting there's 2 against 1 right there. Right now, everybody knows that.
Well, he should go in the ring and wrestle. Why worry about a hat? If you don't like it, just go there and.
Have you bought a good cowboy hat lately, Hugo Savinovich?
No.
They're getting top dollar for them.
Ricky Vargas having his problems here with Cowboy Lang and Pepe Gómez.
Well, I'll tell you, to me, this is just. Oh, there you go. He got Eddie's hat there. All right, now he just stepped on it. He just stepped on Eddie's hat.
It seems like
field goal.
It seems like Cowboy Lang has taken revenge now.
Yeah, and he got his own hat too. That's good, Cowboy.
Eddie don't have to worry about that because he's a millionaire. He's got condominiums in Florida and New Jersey.
They gave him one in Puerto Rico, you know.
You're kidding.
No, they gave him one.
Yeah?
Yeah, called a barrio. Well, as you can see right now, Eddie's hat looks a little squashed. I think Cowboy Lang's is going to get squashed too. I'm not too sure of this.
Well, Pepe Gómez having some fun here. We could barely see just half of his head from here.
Well, that's right. That's what happens when you're only 3'4.5" tall, you know.
Well, one thing about his 2 midgets, they have a good muscular development on their bodies. They really hit the weights. You can see by their biceps. Look at it. Look at this guy.
Yeah, very agile. I told you they're agile. There's a boot right to the head as he tries to get in. That's a boy, Cowboy. Yeah, beat on that one. Yeah, I think he's a wetback. Yeah, beat on him a little bit.
Bobby.
Huh?
He never gave him a chance to go into the ring.
He shouldn't have swam across the river, his biggest problem. That's where it all started, when his folks let him leave home and swim across the river, you know.
Bobby, I don't think you should talk about about those things here?
Well, they're
We're talking about
they're a
wrestling.
known fact. They're in the newspaper every day. You know that. I like to say hello to a lot of the people that are watching this video cassette down all around Africa, Europe, all the places I've wrestled with Savinovich, the Orient.
Mexico, New Mexico, San Antonio, Texas. There's a lot of people that like Pepe Gómez that are watching this video right now.
Yeah, but I don't talk to those people.
What about some
too much.
people in Kansas?
Oh, my friends in Kansas, I'll say hello to them. I know with my picture on this video cassette, they're going to buy it like hotcakes.
Do you think the fans in Kansas are going to agree to what you're talking about is Pepe Gómez?
Hey, you don't see too many Gómez and Lopez's in Kansas, brother. They stop off in Oklahoma and Texas. There you go. Cowboy Lang got that arm, and he's definitely putting his weight down on it. Now, the referee should be counting his shoulders, don't you think, Hugo Savinovich?
I agree with you. There's one thing that I agree with you. The shoulders were on the mat.
Yep.
Referee, I think referee's confused. The way this match started, it's not easy for a referee. I've never seen a referee in control of the match when the midgets have been in action because they're so fast, so unpredictable, and they challenge the gravity in the ring. You never know what they're going to do.
That's right, and I'll tell you one thing else. One thing about Ricky Vargas. Ricky Vargas, Benitez, Lopez, Gómez. Those guys go right through his legs. He wouldn't even know it. He's just going to stand there and look around. He's just trying to be a stop sign in the middle of an intersection.
Okay, good takedown by
Wasn't that
Gómez.
the hair?
No. Good wrist move.
You sure that wasn't the hair?
No. Good takedown.
I'm pretty sure that was the hair.
Good
Myself, Hugo.
takedown by Gómez, Cowboy Lang.
I'll tell you something right
Complaining to
now.
the referee.
And you see right there, that referee's a little bit biased. You know what I mean?
Well, Bobby, I do not agree with you because he has been fair to both wrestlers. It's not easy to referee a match when the two men that are in front of you are smaller than you are and they move so fast.
Well, you know, that's true, Hugo Savinovich. But as you can tell, there's a little bit of bias there because they have the Espanol.
Okay, the match continues and we see how Pepe Gómez keeps control of the match.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. You know, Hugo Savinovich, you got a guy sitting there like this. Now, there's Cowboy Lang. He's driving the knee in the midsection. He's doing just an excellent job right here. He's sitting there, and he's getting ready to beat this old boy up and just tear him up. And he's going to prove to him who the better midget is. You know, you can't compete with a guy. Here's that Latin temper. There's that Latin temper, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that's the best thing you can do. Put something bigger, but, he went right through the legs. Now, you can't tell me it's not 2 against 1 on this, ladies and gentlemen. There's a forearm. He should be broke. Those are illegal punches. You can't hit a man like that. Running his head in the second turnbuckle. Almost knocked him clear out of the ring here. Yeah, he's real proud of himself now. Well, I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. To me, this is just, and the people are cheering for him. That's what's really bad. And I just kicked him. Well, I'll tell you something right now, Hugo Savinovich. There are going to be a few dues to be paid when Cowboy Lang gets up after this old boy's Barrio fought him.
Well, Bobby, are you going to let me say anything here? He just took over.
Well, I thought you left. I know you're on Gómez Lopez's side there.
Well, why don't you tell the people at home that you took my microphone away?
I didn't do that. I wouldn't do something like that.
Oh,
Hugo
my
Savinovich.
goodness. Fans, you're at your home right now. This man, Bobby Jagger, just took my mic away and just left me right here. Now, what could I do? I ain't going to fight with this guy. He's too big. He's a top wrestler, very dangerous, and I'm just doing my job here, so I apologize.
Well, what had happened, Hugo, is our microphone cords got switched around here, so I just kind of untangled them there.
Okay.
Now, I got to say one thing about the referee, Ricky Vargas. Now, he pushed the other one back. I admit that.
Okay. Cowboy Lang.
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the wrestlers are on a wrestling card that I wrestle on, I always watch the midgets. You know what I mean? I watch the midgets because I think they are fantastic.
Great history of tremendous midgets. You go back and you talk about some guys like Sky Lolo.
Little Beaver. You talk about some of the greats in the midget wrestling business. And I'll tell you something, you got to talk about Little Boy Wilson. You got to talk about some of the boys that were Lord Littlebrook. Some of the greatest midget wrestlers of all time. And Bobby Lang is right up in there among them. You know
Cowboy Lang, one of the new generation of the midget wrestlers. Like I said before, he held the World Wrestling Council World's Midget Championship. He's been throughout the world, but so has Gómez.
Well, Gómez is a great midget wrestler, and he has been all over the world.
Now, why have you, a boy, talking about Cowboy Lang using an illegal object?
Well, no, you know when you have cowboy boots on like that, sometimes your socks, if they aren't real tight, they tend to slither down your boot. Well, what he's doing is just reaching down here and pulling his sock up.
Well, I think he's doing something else there.
No,
He's looking at something inside his boot.
Yeah, his sock slithered on down there, and he's just pulling it up. Hugo, have you ever wore cowboy boots?
Yes, I have.
Well, sometimes your sock just slither on down there, and you have to pull it up. You know what I mean? That's the way you do it. Nice side head. Oh, there's a nice knee right to the head there. Or
He
maybe
got
that was
hurt.
a boot.
He got hurt a little bit. Now, what about now? Look at that.
See, that sock is still slithering all up around.
He's
in
got
there.
whatever. If it's a sock, his sock is under his armpit now. Boy, what a funny sock
Well,
he
maybe
must
he's
have.
just wiping some sweat
Oh, look
away
out,
or something.
look out.
Here.
He's got it. He's got it.
Well, right there, he's just tying his drawstrings tight so that the guy don't pull his tights and his tights come off in the middle of the ring, which would be a very embarrassing thing, you know.
Bobby.
Oh, now he pulled his cowboy boot off.
Bobby.
He pulled his boot off to show the referee. See, he's a legal guy. He's all right. I like him. See how his sock slid down? See, he had to pull it up there too, didn't he? Huh?
Now, Gómez is hot, and we cannot blame him for that.
Well, now he's going to tag a guy with one boot on and one boot off. That's really a man there now.
He backed away, Bobby. He backed away.
Well, he ought to, because Cowboy Lang's going to take him and just beat him up right here. That's all there's to it.
Okay, Gómez.
Oh, that's a nice left hand, huh? He walked in. You don't lead with your chin in a fight, Hugo Savinovich. He led with his chin.
Well, he's wrestling. He's not boxing. He was expected a wrestler to come at him, not somebody to...
Well, he's like most Mexican Puerto Ricans. They aren't going to fight you in a boxing match unless they come from behind, you know.
Well, the one that drew first blood was Cowboy Lang.
That's right.
And now he used the foreign object again.
That wasn't a foreign object. That's called a left hand and a right cross. Those are not foreign objects. They might be foreign to Gómez Lopez.
He took out from his trunks, Bobby. Do not confuse me any more than I am right now.
Well, I think he was just tightening his tights up a little bit, because, you know, when you sweat a little bit, they get a little loose and stuff. You have to tighten them up.
Okay, Gómez gets Irish whip against the turnbuckle. He got hit hard.
There's a nice boot.
Oh, good move by Gómez.
He went up all 3 ropes.
Oh, my goodness. Fantastic drop kicks. Wow, right on top of the chin on that last one. Wow, what a move. He follows through, but Lang kicks out. Now, that was agility, that was speed, and good scientific wrestling on the part of Gómez. And Lang, it's on the mat, and I think he's trying to kill some time here.
Well, you know, if you see him go up all 3 of those ropes like that, I bet you can climb an apartment that quick, too.
Okay,
there's a reverse turnbuckle. There he goes up again. Oh, all right. Now, that's using your head, Cowboy. That's using your head. Knocking him right off the ropes, right?
He made a mistake. Cowboy Lang took advantage, and I think that Gómez is hurt. He can't even get up now.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, reversal. Good move. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Fantastic maneuver by Gómez against the turnbuckle. Here he comes.
And he got right in there with a boot. He got met with a boot as he come in.
Oh, my goodness, look out.
2,
He's got the boot.
3. There's a 3 count right there.
He had the boot right on the ropes.
There's a 3 count right. He had a what?
He had his boot right on the lower rope.
Oh, no. He was holding Gómez's boots so they didn't get on the rope.
Bobby, come on. Come on.
Well, there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboy Lang.
Cowboy Lang, the winner of this match. But on a very controversial maneuver, Gómez is not happy with it. The fans are not happy.
Well, Hugo Savinovich, if you think it's controversial, let's just take another look at it. How about that?
Okay, fans, let's take a look at the moment that Cowboy Lang uses his boot to get the pressure and win the match.